sword. This is what's where you touch already in his body, already. Even his grip, in his grip. So even if you're in his grip, it's already in his body. You'll not be out of his body till you get the grip. He's got no kazushi. In his body. You're not. For those who know Yonkyo, tell me how much sense it makes to have a pain that makes him go owie and wants to move. And see, I can barely do it on this teenager. Pain compliance is very low percentage. I know you're not going to get me to do anything out of pain, and you're being trained the same way, okay? It's kind of like Nikyo. Nikyo can be done as a wrist lock, but it can be done in his body. We want in his body. The same thing here, it's in his body. It's not important that it's open or closed, because it's wherever I touch in his body. Oh, why can't I be in his body with the Yonkyo grip? Can be. In his body. In other words, don't stress your mechanics. The more you stress your mechanics, I'm trying to go, the stronger I have to be to him. Don't stress your mechanics. You're here, be in his body. Come be in his body. You're just in his body here. Makes no sense to try to overpower someone. Makes less martial sense that you can generate enough pain that they do what you want them to do. Okay? Being in their body, take their center, generate kazushi, that is much more martially sound, okay? So this is just a micro drill to teach the grip and the concept, the Aikido conceptual thread, not this locking. The locking, overpowering, pain, intimidation, very much impractical and very much not Aikido, okay? You can't do it that way. Of course, if you can overpower someone and they're much weaker than you and you intimidate them, it works, but that's low fruit, okay? Come back here, dude. Again, read my intuition. Be on guard and aware, okay? So sit square. Let us ask a couple questions. So we already said more martial to be in his body and to start affecting his balance. We already said that, okay? than to intimidate him into cowardice. Well, we only have certain kazushi angles in Aikido, Kihon, Waza, right? It's not going to be the rear ones. So it's going to be the front inward ones. Do you got that? He's either going to go this way, or he's going to go this way. Okay? That's what you're trying to do. So you're not trying to get him into this pin. Do you see? You'll have to make his body go woo, not different than this. His body's going to do this same thing. So his body, don't pay attention to his arm because his arm does something different, but his body does that same thing. His body does that same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Then you'll have the peculiarities of Sankyo. And it's not as evident in this micro drill, but in its application, it is further in the circle and lower than Ikkyo. Okay? So you don't want to bring this thing way up here and way out here. Okay? It's low and tighter. So don't watch him. He's going to do the same kazushi pattern. But if you watch my hands, a much smaller circle than Ikkyo. It's much smaller and lower. Got it? Okay. Then just like Ikkyo, don't start in his body and then come off his body. Or never go in his body because you're in front. You're coming around this way and then you go here. You see? Stay in his body. Oh. So even on the last part, he doesn't keep the center still like this. He continues to fall into the kazushi. And it's actually when he tries to gain balance again that he'll push into the structure and the kokyu sends him down. Okay? I didn't swing my arm down. You see, he's hitting the structure. Why he falls in stages.